Welcome to Extra Time Futbol, a new channel dedicated to anything and everything football or soccer related. The goal here is just to be able to discuss anything related to the beautiful game. And what better way to start than with the World Cup, as it is just around the corner. Let's begin this first video with the World Cup prediction of who I believe will make it out of the group stages and who I believe will be the eventual champions of it all. Let's kick it off with Group A. At the top of Group A, I have Mexico coming in first place. Mexico is coming from a very strong 2025, having just won the Gold Cup a year ago, and they are also with a very strong momentum in 2026, being undefeated in all their friendlies that they played, and coming from a 5-1 thrashing over the Serbia national team. Now, let's keep in mind that Serbia team wasn't the strongest of Serbian teams, but still scoring 5 goals coming into the World Cup can boost the morale and make the momentum carry over. Now, let's keep in mind too that they are one of the 3 host nations. I could see that playing a factor into helping them qualify and go deep into this tournament. In second place, I do have South Korea, who are being led by one of the all-time greatest Asian players in Heung-min Son, and one of, if not the all-time greatest South Korean player as well. Heung-min Son's leadership and world-class abilities can be enough to get this South Korean team to second place. In third place, I do have South Africa coming in there. I do see South Africa putting up quite a decent bit of fight in this World Cup. Now, keep in mind, their altitude can be a little bit closer to what Mexico plays in. Now, it's not the exact same, but it is a little bit closer. So, I don't see the altitude playing a factor against them, as I can see it being a factor against the other nations. And I do see South Africa coming in with a stronger domestic squad. Sometimes playing together so much or being in the same league, although it might not be a stronger league, it can build more cohesion as a team, and therefore I can see them coming in third place. In fourth place and last place here, I have the Czech Republic. I do see the Czech Republic not necessarily being the weakest of this group, but going against many factors that don't favor them. They are coming from I guess you could say a colder place. So coming from a colder place to play in the weather conditions that we have over here on this side of the world, whether it be Mexico or the US, it is very different to them, as well as the altitude. So all these are going to play a factor against them. I do see the heat getting to them a little bit more, and I see them coming in last place of this group. Let's kick it over to Group B. At the top of Group B, I have Switzerland, who are captained by Granit Xhaka. I just see the quality of their squad and the fact that it seems like they are in every tournament, that they keep competing here, and they're always at these levels. I see them putting up the strongest fight against what you could say is weaker opposition. In second place, I do see Canada coming in, as Canada is one of the main host nations. There's no reason why Canada also shouldn't be coming out of the group. I do see the Swiss being just a little bit stronger than them, so I can see Canada coming in second. In third place, I see Bosnia-Herzegovina coming in. They are led by their old man striker in Edin Dzeko. Edin Dzeko just helped his Bundesliga 2 team up to promotion, so hopefully he can carry that momentum over to the World Cup, but keep in mind the age is a factor there, as he is kicking in the 40s already. So let's see if he can put up a great showing for them, and I see them coming in third. In fourth and last place, I see Qatar. No, not much more to be said there. Just Qatar just doesn't have the ability or the level to be competing with these other nations, and I just don't see them coming in any other place than fourth. Moving over to Group C. At the top of Group C, I have Brazil coming in first. Now, with the amount of talent and quality that Brazil has in their national team, there is no reason why they should not be topping this group. Their defense is led by the strong leaders in Marquinhos and Gabriel Magalhães. Goal, they have a strong keeper with Alisson. The attack being led by Vini Jr., who has a lot to prove, you could say, for the national team, as well as a young and hungry Endrick, who can make a name for himself to really kick off at the highest level for his career. Now, Neymar is also coming into this tournament, and keep in mind, he is older and injured, but if he can somehow manage to stay fit and keep the quality that he has, then he should be a great leader for this national team and helping them get far in the tournament. In second place, I have the quote-unquote champions of the AFCON in Morocco. Now, they are technically the winners of the African Cup of Nations, but everyone that watched the game knows Senegal is the proper winner, but Morocco still has the quality, as they did still make it to the final. They should make it out of this group easily in second place. In third place, I have Scotland, who is led by Scott McTominay, who's made a great name for himself over there in Italy, and he's become such a high quality player playing over there, and hopefully he can potentially lead his squad to a strong third place finish, maybe even squeeze in second if they can top over Morocco. I don't see that happening, but you never know with football nowadays. Upsets happen all the time, and if they can squeeze in second, there's that possibility. But if not, I still see them being one of the better third place teams in this tournament. and making it out of the group stages as one of the better third place teams of the tournament. And in last place, I have Haiti. Seeing Haiti compete in the CONCACAF qualifiers and how I've seen them compete over the last couple years, I'm not saying that they don't have a good team or a solid team. They just don't have enough talent or grit to really compete against this group. And therefore, I don't see them becoming anywhere else other than fourth place. Let's slide over to Group D. At the top of Group D, I have the third and final host nation of this tournament, the U.S. They are going through a little bit of a golden generation on their side. They are led by Captain America himself and Christian Pulisic, and I do believe he can lead them to top this group as they are on home soil as well. Now, I don't trust Pochettino to lead this team. I'm not saying that he's not great. He is one of the better managers of the tournament from what he's proven to have done at club level. But from what I've seen of him with the US and how he's competed recently and all these rumors of him going to AC Milan after the tournament, he maybe not be as committed to it. And, maybe the US can fall into that second place. But overall, I still don't see why they should not top this group in first place. In second place, I do have Turkey. Turkey played a strong qualifier group with Spain in it. Well, I guess you could call it strong-ish, as Spain was the only other strong candidate in that group. They did come second in that group, so I do see Turkey putting up quite a bit of fight. As the other two opponents, I don't see them being much stronger than Turkey or the U.S. So Turkey comes in second. In third place is Paraguay. Paraguay just came in last place of their qualification group in CONMEBOL, so I don't see them putting much of a fight on this side, and an easy third place finish for them is more than predictable. In last place, Australia. Not much more to say. They have a legend on their team. If everyone knows who I'm talking about, then you get it. But other than that, Australia doesn't have much going for them. They will be coming in fourth place of this group. Moving over to Group E. At the top of the group in first place, it has to be Germany. It just has to. I'm not just saying for the level of opposition that they're playing in this group, but after the last two failures in the last two World Cups, being grouped in the 2022 and the 2018 World Cup, two embarrassing showings for themselves at the highest level. They just have to do better. And what better time than against this group? Now, in first place, Germany just has to top this group. Second place, I do see Ecuador coming in there. They have a young, strong group with young talent in there. They have Caicedo, who plays for Chelsea, Hincapié, they have Pacho, strong young group. They do have the old man, Ener Valencia up top, but I still believe that Ecuador has enough talent to get them through second place in this group. Now, Ivory Coast, I do put them at third. They did make it to the World Cup, having played all 10 other qualifiers and having not received a single goal, which is impressive in itself. Times. They do have a good young squad, and if I'm not mistaken, they do have the youngest squad in the tournament. So I can see them being a good third place team and potentially passing as one of the better third place sides. Now, don't be surprised too if they can sneak in that second place, but overall, I still have Ecuador in second and Ivory Coast in the third place. Now, in fourth place and last, I have Curacao. Again, same as with all the other CONCACAF nations that, are in the top ones. I just don't see them putting much of a fight here. Curacao will finish dead last in this group, and they would be lucky if they squeeze out a draw or two. Moving over to Group F. In Group F, I have first and second place as Netherlands and Japan. The reason I put them together is because it could be either hit or miss over who finishes where. I do see overall the Netherlands being first place, but given what we've seen from them, wouldn't be surprised if they do come in second. The Japanese players, they put a good showing for themselves at the last World Cup, and they topped the group having played with Spain in it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they top this group as well. Again, for now, I do see the Netherlands coming in first and Japan second, but I wouldn't be surprised again if the Japanese top this group as well. In third place, I have Sweden. Sweden did not perform the best in the qualifiers, and they did pretty poor for themselves there. So that's why I see them coming in third. I don't see them being one of the better third place finishes either, just because overall amount of quality on their team, I see it better than Tunisia. That's why I see them coming over them. But I wouldn't be surprised if they were fourth place of their group too. So you could say that this group overall can be the trickiest when it comes to who finishes where, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sweden finishes last. For now, I'm having them third and Tunisia last. But again, don't be surprised if Sweden comes last and Japan comes first. Switching over to Group G. At the top of Group G, I do see Belgium topping this group. Belgium had a very strong qualifiers to make it to the tournament. Now, they probably weren't in the best or strongest qualifying group. Their opposition could have been on the weaker side, but still they were first place of it. They came pretty strong, and I do see them getting out of this group fairly easily and in first place. They do have some top level veteran talent on their team. In goal they have Thibaut Courtois, midfield they have Kevin De Bruyne, their attack and one of their forwards they have Romelu Lukaku, who has been known to be a prominent goal scorer. Now I know he's not what he used to be before, but he still has that dominant presence to him. And hopefully other younger attackers such as Jeremy Doku can come in and put in a good part on their own to help this Belgium squad finish top of the group. In second place, I have Egypt. Egypt are being captained and led by their greatest all-time player, Mohamed Salah. I don't see Salah not playing a big part in his country getting out of the groups. Now, again, he's not what he used to be. I know that he's still at a very top level, but he's not entering as he was in peak maybe 2018 form. But Mohamed Salah can still play a huge part in getting his team out second compared to the opposition. In third place, I have New Zealand. Now, you can switch between New Zealand and Iran, but I don't see either one of them exiting the group as one of the stronger third places. So whoever finishes third, they will still be eliminated as they will not be one of the better third place sides. But in third place will be New Zealand. Fourth place will be Iran. Group H. At the top of Group H, it's Spain. No other team in this group can top Spain. The amount of young talent that Spain has is incredible. They looks to be entering what could be another golden generation for them. They are being led by 18-year-old Lamine Yamal. And if you have seen him play, you know what he's capable of. You know the things he can do for Spain. He's played a crucial part in helping them win the last Euros, and I believe he will play a crucial part in helping Spain not only top this group, but also getting deep into the tournament. In second place, I have the nation led by El Loco Bielsa, Uruguay. I do see them finishing second. Now, they haven't been too convincing, not under El Loco, and maybe they don't get far into this tournament. There's no reason why they shouldn't be coming in second. Have a strong defense, but with Ronald Araujo and Jose Maria Jimenez, who both play at the high level and for top teams, so they should be playing a strong part in the back, as well as Federico Valverde in midfield, who has been a known and strong leader for Real Madrid. In the attack, I could say it's a bit of a weaker side with Federico Viñas, Rodrigo El Búfalo Aguirre, and Darwin Núñez. If you've seen Núñez play at the top level, he does miss a lot, but if he can focus it in, dial it in, and just lock in for this tournament, get those goals scored, they can reach a second place finish. I still don't see them getting far, but maybe they win their first elimination game afterwards. To cap off the last two spots, in third place I have Cape Verde, and in fourth and last, Saudi Arabia. I don't see the Saudis really putting up much fight in this group, and I can see them walking away with 0 points, having not won or drawn a single game. Maybe Cape Verde, I can see them sneaking a draw against Uruguay here and there, but again, I don't see them leaving other than third place. Moving over to Group I. At the top of the group, we have last World Cup's runner-up and 2018's winner, France. What else can I say about France? Everyone knows about them already. They know the strong stacked squad that they have. There's no reason why they shouldn't be coming in first. Mbappe turned into an absolute monster at these international tournaments, and he is on pace to break the all-time World Cup goal-scoring record, and I do believe he will top it at this tournament, as well as maybe Messi does as well, who is also on the same pace. But yeah, France comes up first. Not much more to say about them. Second place was a toss-up between Senegal and Norway. Now, I do edge Norway over Senegal just for the pure factor that they have Haaland. Haaland is an absolute machine when it comes to getting goals. Just in the qualifying rounds and what he's done leading up to this, the amount of goals this guy gets is incredible. Now, Senegal is the actual AFCON winner as of now. I know it was technically given to Morocco, but on the pitch, Senegal is the current winner. Now, that's why second place can be tossed between them two, but I am giving it to Norway just for the simple fact that they have Haaland on their team. Given that they are going to be going second, Senegal will be going third, and I do see them being one of the better third place sides and potentially reaching the next stage due to being one of the better third place sides. Last place, Iraq. There's not much you can really say about them. I don't believe that they have the squad or the talent to really compete with the other nations in this group. No disrespect to them in any regards, but the talent just isn't there, and I do see them being last place of this group. Moving over to Group J, we start off with last World Cup's winner and who can potentially make a deep run again this time. Argentina comes in first. Now, as I was mentioning previously with Mbappe being on pace to break the all-time goal-scoring record, I can see the same for Messi. Messi and Argentina have a group that you could say is maybe not the strongest one, maybe one of the weaker ones in the World Cup. They will be coming in first, but I can see him getting a lot of goals, so improve his record right there. So Argentina will come in first. Second place, Algeria. They have made a strong name for themselves in the African qualifiers. They are typically a stronger side, and they do put up quite a fight when it comes to World Cups. I do see them coming in second. Austria comes in third. Again, as other, weaker European nations, I do see the heat, altitude of this side of the world just affecting them a little bit more. So I do see Austria coming in third. Last place, Jordan. I just don't see Jordan having the quality in their tide to match up with these other nations on there. Again, this isn't the strongest side, so maybe they can get a point or two. Maybe they steal a point or even a full win from Austria, but I don't see them coming other than fourth. Again, Argentina first, Algeria second, Austria third, and Jordan fourth. Group K, the penultimate group. At the top of the group, I have the team led by the old man himself, 41-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, I know he's up there in age, but this man he's a different beast. You see him, there's just no way, no explanation to see how he's still performing at the highest level like how he is. I do believe he will dial it in one more time for his nation and play a big factor in helping them reach the latter stages of the tournament. Now, if they actually can make it to the final and potentially win it, that is up for debate, but I do see them topping this group in first place. In second place, it's Colombia. Colombia are being led by James Rodriguez, who, if you watch him play at club level, this man's not always the most consistent or always performs for his team levels. Sometimes you can even question how he's gotten the big moves that he's gotten, but this man just finds a way to dial it in for the national team. And it's not just him, he has top talent out top with him, with Luis Diaz playing on the wings and Cucho Hernandez playing as one of the forwards, as well as having a strong defense with Yerry Mina in the back and Davinson Sanchez. They definitely have the tools to make a deep run in the tournament. How far they go will depend on how good they play together, but I do see them potentially making a deep run into this tournament. But overall, they will come in second of this group. To round it up with the last two places, in third place, I have Uzbekistan, and in fourth, coming dead last, the Democratic Republic of Congo. I don't see either of them really putting up a fight against Portugal or Colombia, so they will be coming in the bottom two spots of this group. Last but not least, Group L. At the top of the group, I have England. England has a strong squad. They haven't always performed the best when it comes to World Cups, at least not since I've been watching the game. I've seen them be major disappointments or be the major upsets when it comes to performing at the World Cup. As of late, from the 2018 to now to 2022, they've done better for themselves, but I do see them topping this group. I don't see them getting far in the tournament, but I do see them topping the group. In second place, Croatia. Croatia's their last dance moment here, old man Modric and Perisic, all these itches that finishes with their name. All these guys, they're doing their last dance here. I see them coming in second of this group. I don't believe they are going to make another deep run. I just don't see it in them. The legs just won't give it to them. But I do see them coming in second. Third place, I'm going to give it to Panama. Just for being from CONCACAF, being the same region as this side over here, I see them coming in third place. They have the factor that they play with this type of heat, with this type of altitude. It's not going to affect them too much. Ghana can put a good, strong shout for third place, but I'm giving it to Panama over the Ghanaians here in this group. And that wraps up the group stages. I hope you've enjoyed the prediction side of it. I will be doing a part 2 with the knockout stages and who will be passing as the best third place teams. Keep a lookout for part 2.